What up, guys? It's your brother Joe here. I'm doing a 50% race round Baku this time, but again with a twist. I am in a front-running car and I'm going to be starting from the back. I did a race like this earlier from Spa and I enjoyed it so much I thought I'd give it a go. This will include chat from today's French Grand Prix, so if you haven't watched today's French Grand Prix, then I would advise you stop watching because there will be spoilers. But first things first. Oh, it's gonna rain! Right, do I have my racing line on? Yes, I do. Right, well, seeing as it's gonna rain, give me a flexible strategy. Nope. Right, we're gonna go for that. Anyway, we're at the beginning of the race now. But it's lights out in Baku and Verline got a good... Oh my god, Verline is like proper OP off the start. Don't want to have a massive crash. Ericsson! Well, that was not what I expected or hoped for off the start. But anyway, we'll move on. So, we'll get into this race a bit and then I will discuss the French Grand Prix. Not that there is anything to discuss, as I nearly lose my car. There's not really that much to discuss from the French Grand Prix because it wasn't, to put it mildly, it wasn't the most exciting race we've seen. In fact, it pretty much was 2 hours of, is Verline really going to do... Oh, nearly! Well, someone royally binned it there. Why have I got a penalty? Severe collision with Stroll. No. Where? Where did I touch him? No, 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 no. I'm not having that. Well, Stroll's out of the race and in the wall, but... Where did I have a severe collision with him? Oh, that is nonsense. Game, what are you chatting? What drugs are you smoking? And can I have some? Is that Verline into the pits? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. It's another guy who's taking repairs. Well, answers on a postcard, whatever what that penalty was for, because I really don't know. I'm so confused by that penalty. I didn't even touch anyone, I just sort of went through them all. Apparently somewhere that merits a severe collision with a guy that was already buried in the wall. What I must say, GG Codemasters. I know it's an old game, but seriously, I'm puzzled by that one. So anyway, while we're here, let's discuss the French Grand Prix. Or should I say the French Grand Nope. It was won by Lewis Hamilton with Valtteri Bottas in second. Charles Leclerc grabbed third, which I'm happy about. Avid Leclerc supporter here. And then you got Max 4th, Sebastian 5th, who pitted and took a fastest lap point, Sainz 6th, and then after Ricciardo's penalty, I think Raikkonen moved to 7th, Hulkenberg 8th, and Norris 9th. And yeah, so a lot happened. Well, a lot of nothing. But right at the end, I honestly thought that Leclerc was going to grab second off of Bottas. It looked really close. And I think if the race was a lap longer, that position would have gone to Leclerc. Without a shadow of doubt in my mind. As for the penalty Ricciardo got, in my mind, fully deserved. Because Lando was forced to go completely off circuit. But other than that, there really isn't anything to talk about. You know, I can sum up the French Grand Prix in the time I've been under the safety car. I didn't even hear who has a problem with their car at this point. But yeah, it wasn't the most exciting race, but I think this season the car Mercedes have built, it is literally, unless something happens to them, it is unbeatable. But let's just talk about Lando Norris for a second. I've said this before in previous videos, but I'm going to say it again. Pound for pound, the best rookie this season. And if it wasn't for his problems, he would have been 7th right there with Carlos. But I also want to talk about how good Carlos is as well, because, let's be honest, he was up against Max Verstappen in Toro Rosso, and given that Max was the child prodigy, you know, nobody was really going to give Sainz a second look in, which I thought was extremely harsh, because Sainz proved to be, at certain races at least, a match for Max, so I don't know. I'm hoping this year we get more races where Carlos gets a chance to show what he can do, because I want to see what he can do. He is an impressive young talent with a lot to show, and I think he just might. Right, well, that's enough of that for now. We've got the safety car coming in. I'm still trying to process why I have a penalty. French go have a nice nap. Yeah, mate. I know those feels today. Well, I'm 3 laps into this race. I already have a penalty that I'm not sure why I have. It is the most bizarre penalty I think I've ever seen on this game. Someone crashed at the castle corner. I was nowhere near them, and the game decides, as Van Dorn completely mugs me off there, the game decides somehow that's my fault. So I'm a bit confused by that one. Stroll was a couple of positions in front of me, binned it in the castle corner. I went round it. I ghosted through 1 or 2 cars, but I didn't touch Lance. But the game decided that I had a severe collision with him, and that it merited... What the hell is going on here? Merited a penalty. But yeah, the French Grand Prix really wasn't anything to write home about. Why have we got a yellow flag? Who's binned it now? Ocon? What's Ocon doing there? Okay, we've got a bit of a race of madness, it seems. Right, well, I'm not waiting behind Verline any longer. Okay, apparently I am. Oh god, are we going to go 3 abreast here? This is not going to end well for anybody. Wait. Oh, I got lucky there. Oh, Berline! What was that? Who did that? Listen, I'll be seeing that. Right, I go wide. Why were you there of all places? Right. I think we're going to go back to after I made the wall impact and just... Because otherwise this is going to be a very short live stream. Oh, Verline! He is not leaving the space. At this stage I was going to restart because 5 laps, that's not a long live stream. Mind you, I could sum up exactly my thoughts of the French Grand Prix in that time. But anyway, we'll move on. Right, we've got Alonso in 9th, which sums up just how crazy the start of this race has been. Assassinated. Yep, I was. At least they've got rid of Ocon. I do not like that corner. In other news, did you see the IndyCar race tonight? That display from Alex Rossi. Just saying that now. Oh! They say I have front wing damage, but I don't see it. Oh my god, we've just got DRS. I mean, yeah, auto repair the wing, if you think it's fucked. But to be fair, I can't notice a thing. Right, well, let's move on. Right, who's that up ahead? That's Hulkenberg and a couple of other guys. I think the Red Bulls are scrapping somebody in there again. But yes, as I was saying, that display by Alexander Rossi today just demolished the entire field. He just left them all for dead. One of the biggest talents in IndyCar racing at the moment. It was a shame to see Ericsson go off. Many of you know Marcus Ericsson, the ex-F1 driver. It was a shame to see him go off. I would have quite liked to see where he could have ended up today. I think he's still got some points though. I'm not overly familiar with how the IndyCar scoring system works. How are we only 6 laps into this race? Right. Well, I'm going to keep on it at the moment. I don't know when these tyres are going to last. I know there is rain on the way, so I'm trying to take them till when it gets wet. Either that'll be a move of genius or a move of idiocy. We shall see. But either way, we should start seeing the first pit stops around now. We're currently in P9, catching Nico Hulkenberg. For anyone wondering why I am so low down, this is because I've been taking a fast car and starting at the back of the grid, and very nearly did a Sebastian Vettel there by spinning. So, but this is where I take a faster car and start at the back and see where I can make my way towards. So far I'm in 9th. It's not particularly impressive at the moment, but there is a lot of this race still to go. We have already seen a safety car here. Mate, I wish I could afford the game, but I won't have access to a PS4 for many more days anyway, so maybe in the next couple of months I can see if I can acquire a copy. Maybe I should set up a Patreon or something. 10 to 15 minutes till rain. Well, that'll be about 7 laps. That's very defensive there from Hulkenberg. Not quite sure why he took that particular line, but you do you, Nico, you do you. Stay out of the walls, Joe. I've actually binned it at this corner before. Oh, teammates in the pits, so we are starting to see the first round of pit stops. Right, let's open up that DRS flap. Bloody hell, they're bashing each other about a bit. Oh, what's going on here? It's Sainz. Well, that was a bit naughty, but we managed to get a position on Hulkenberg. So we're in 6th now. We've got Carlos Sainz in 5th. Oh, that was way too close to his rear there. Hey! Hey! Yay! 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 Renault is who I started my career with on 2017. Cool, man. Who are you thinking of starting it with on the new game? I think when I get it, I'm fancying giving it a go in Alfa Romeo. But I don't think it's quite as simple as that. Hello! I don't think so. Way, yay, yay! Well, they're aggressive here. Carlos, do you mind, sir? Sounds like a good plan, dude. I really want to try out the F2 feature, it looks quite fun. Speaking of F2, who remembers Artem Markelov? Because I miss seeing him racing. Like, he was one of the rash overtakers of the field. Shit me up to watch him, but he always pulled off the move. I'm not quite sure what happened to him. What is going on behind me? I think someone's binned it. I'm not quite sure who. I think someone's been in the castle wall. Anything goes seemingly at Baku. Well, Hamilton's got a mechanical issue. I wish we'd see more of that this season. The F2 cars are apparently wild to drive. Yeah, but that makes it more realistic because they look a handful IRL anyway, so... Alright, Jeff, where's this rain? Weather report. I don't think that's quite what I asked, Jeff. Weather report. 5 minutes till rain, he says. I think these tyres might just hang on. Pit in? Piss off. Weather report, Jeff gives me lap times. Yep. Apparently he's drunk. Right, well they're all peeling into the pits. And I'm moving up the field. Right, if this strategy goes wrong... Right, also, I can't think of what's wrong with this wing, so... Do not repair that. Yeah, but joke's on you, because Hamilton's got a problem with his car. I am driving in my car. I'm not going to come into the pits because there's rain forecast in like 3 minutes. Yeah, I'm serving the stop-go when I do. A stop-go which I'm not even sure why I have. Again, you'd have to go back right to the beginning to understand that one. And even I don't understand that one. I don't think it's going to make that much difference anyway. I'm miles ahead. Well, unless I crash. But I don't intend on doing that. What's the gap? .8. This game still had half-fast Williams. Yeah, definitely. I think Williams would kill to be in the positions they are in this game. It's a shame they are where they are because, well, firstly, you know, Robert Kubica's come back, and it's really not the comeback that I think Kubica would have hoped for. But also George Russell, like, you know, he's really not getting a chance to flex his muscles and show what he can do. And he's another rookie that has impressed me this season. I think, to be fair, this season's rookies are the best set of rookies we've had in a while. Like, Albon has shown good... Albon has impressed me, so has Norris, and so has Russell. Like, normally, there's easily a standout rookie. Like, last season it was Charles Leclerc. But this year, I have to say I'm impressed with all of them. Sergei Sirotkin. Nah, to be fair, like, right. I think Sirotkin really didn't get a fair chance at all. Because the car he was driving was a complete shell. And, well, yeah, I blame that entirely on the car. I think I've just seen the first spots of rain on the camera. It's coming soon. Tell you what, it's going to be a challenge when it does, because I don't want to be driving this place in the wet. Initially I wasn't sure about the Halo, but then Spa last year happened, and you know, I'm completely of the opinion that the Halo saved Leclerc's life, because Alonso's wheel went over the Halo, and I think if not for the Halo, that would have been Leclerc's head. So I feel like at that race it did kind of save his life. So in that instance, I'm all for it. I think it's ugly, but it saves lives, so, which is what we want, you know. We want to see, we don't want to see death, we want to see drivers living up to their potential. Right, where are we? We're on lap 14. Out of 26. And to be fair, I'd be quite happy if the race ended now, but there are still 12 laps left, and there is rain coming. Yeah, same, to be honest. I've adapted to its appearance. At the end of the day, you know, I've just got used to it. It's just there now. Right, the first spots of rain are now falling. So when is it going to be time for wets, are we thinking? Well, I'm more thinking I don't want to spin out, but tomato, tomato. Whoa, stop pushing like it's dry. Oh, mate, I wish we had Bridgestone tyres. I think F1 needs another tyre, mate. Shake things up a bit. Yeah, I wasn't thinking of moving on to winters yet. Honestly, I think Haas might be that Braun-like team. I think when the new regulations come in, Haas are going to surprise everyone, and I think they're going to get an all-new lineup too. to be fair, that's been coming for some time. Grosjean getting in the bin. I think that has been coming for some time, and I do think regarding Grosjean, they got to make a call. And I think the appropriate call is for Grosjean to be out of the team. But like I said, I think Haas are going to get a completely new lineup anyway. I don't know what you'd feel about this one, but a silly season whisper I've heard so far is that Perez is going to leave Racing Point to join Haas. So there's an interesting theory. I'm not sure if I'd entertain it yet, but oh, now we're getting into some... Ah! I think my life just flashed in front of my eyes there. I wonder how long Rich Sugar Daddy Stroll can take Racing Point. Honestly, I'm not sure. Like, I know that they've got him for a few years. Right, I'm going to have to repair my wing. Well, that's going to knock me down. Now this is going to be a long stop. Heavy rain? Fuck that! Oh, Kimmy, no! Oh, Kimmy, that is unfortunate. Am I still in the lead? I think so, and I've had my penalty now. So I've served my penalty, fixed my front wing so I hit the wall, and I'm still in the lead. Nice! Easier said than done, my friend. Easier said than done. There's still 10 laps left in this. Crash? Completed it, mate. I am all sweaty. I've still got 5 seconds on him. I don't know how long I'm going to have that particular gap for. Where did Max come from? I can tell. Credit where it's due though, he's quite handy on the long runs. But given how handy he is with long runs, I would start him aggressively, pit him early, and then let him go to the finish. I mean, at least he's not as bad as Maldonado, that's all I'm saying. He should be in rich energy hats. What, because he's rich? Lance Rich Boy Stroll. Oh, I thought that was my race over. I just saw that wall incoming and literally saw my life flashing in front of me. I believe they call that the wall of nope. You've heard of the Wall of Champions? Well, that right there is the Wall of Nope. Rich Energy stole their logo from someone else. Yeah, I heard about that. I think there was some talk of that at Monaco during practice. I know they were discussing it. If anything, it made for a fascinating story. Right, Max is up to second. I don't think I've got time to relax just yet though, even though I'm going comfortably quicker. There is heavy rain on the way. And a potential change to full wets. I've seen the Gunter Steiner troll page as well, that's quite funny. I have to say, with all the shenanigans this season, I'm looking forward to Drive to Survive 2, the Netflix series. The first season of that was bloody fantastic. Oh, again I saw my life flash before my eyes. How many laps are left? I don't think I want to do this race anymore. Are we at the distance where we can red flag it and declare result yet? That'd be 3/4 distance. What is 3/4 of 26? Someone on a calculator work that one out. That was some nice quick maths from you there, Silent Ninja. So yeah, I would have hit 75% at this point. Right, red flag, undrivable, undrivable. To be fair, if it was this wet, they probably would throw a red flag. That is a miracle I got it stopped in time. I'm now just having flashbacks to the race I did the other day in Singapore, which we don't talk about. I'm not gonna lie, every time I go around this corner, part of me just wants to close my eyes and be like, I can't bear to look, did I make it through this time? This circuit in the wet, it's like a horror film. You just pray that every corner of the car stops before the wall. Weather update. Oh shit. Weather report. Jeff, you deaf bastard. Weather report. Weather report. Oh, I'm just gonna do it myself. If you want a thing done properly, fire Jeff and do it yourself. Ah! Oh no! I did a stroll. Right, fuck that shit. I'm taking another one of those. I did a stroll there. But I'm not ending the stream, I'm having too much fun. I don't know why I didn't just continue turning in. I should have just continued turning in. I knew I was gonna hit something. I think I committed to taking the... Oh dear. Well, now I'm doing what I did in Singapore. I feel like I've lost my rhythm now. But that's what I was trying to do the first time. But I committed to it way too late and did what Lance Stroll did. I do believe it was in second practice. Okay, now I've got the AI on me. I should point out that I only use the reset feature for race-ending crashes if I'm not within the last few laps. And I wouldn't consider this until lap 22 or 23, the last few laps. I think it is raining harder now because I'm struggling to keep it on the road. I think it's got wetter. Shut up, Jeff! No, I didn't mean that. More updates! I need updates on this weather. Now I've got Max Verstappen closing me down. He's not really a driver I want behind me, if I'm honest. It is an interesting thing, though. There isn't a Mercedes on the podium here. Not one of the Mercedes are going to finish in the top three if this finishes as it is. What's my fuel? That's fine. Keep seeing my life flashing in front of my eyes. Light rain in 5 minutes. What? So what do you want me to do till then, Jeff? Just pray the car just stays on the circuit? I mean, I can do that, but... Right, 4 laps to go. I'm really starting to suffer at the hands of these conditions now. I don't know why I took that so slow. Again, I thought I wasn't going to make the corner. I was surprised I did, but now we've got a battle on our hands here because Max Verstappen has caught me. So now this is where it gets slightly interesting. Oh no, Raikkonen's up to... Oh no. Oh, we're going to see the two Ferraris take each other out here. Three laps to go, and I'm being caught. Oh! Right, fuck it. I don't know why I thought I could take that maximum power then, but I was massively mistaken. You know what? Shut up, Jeff. Shut up, Jeff. Kind of feels a bit redundant now he's not saying anything. Oh. Lost the lead. Oi, Lewis! After spending all that time in the lead, we lose it at the end. Me and Lewis now going to wheel over third. Lewis! Why are you so aggressive? You're going in the wall there, mate. Oh, right at the end we've lost the win. Doing a repeat of what we did at Singapore. But, I was so close to taking the win. I was literally 2 laps from the end. And I made my Singapore mistake for the 2nd time in this race. Oh, this is the problem. The track is so wet. I'm just sliding everywhere. I don't think I can make that back up. Right, you know what? Nothing to lose now. Maximum power! Word of advice, go a bit slower around the corner. Nah. Suckers go slow. I engage in maximum power. Power and speed is the solution to everything. For further information, take advice from Sir Jeremy Clarkson. Oh, bollocks! No, I made the corner. It's fine. I still went round. Okay, maybe I should go a wee bit slower around there. Shut up, Jeff! Right, we've got 2 laps to go. We've lost the lead. It's horribly tricky conditions, but I do believe we can hang on to third. Such a shame as well. This would have been such a great win to take because we started last, had wing damage, took a penalty, and still led for all that time. But unfortunately, my mistake has cost me the lead. But we're now on the last lap, and I'm looking at trying to hold on to third if I can. Although I've got Lewis Hamilton right up my arse. I'm just drifting round the corners at this point. Here we go then, into the last lap. I think we might just be able to hold on to third here. To be fair, at least you're not lost. That's true, I'm in third. I was winning though, but it was my own mistake that took the win from me here today, so there's not a lot I can say. Well, I made the same mistake twice. I made it first time, lost a few seconds, and then I did it again, lost the lead. But I blame these wet conditions for it. Because I'm a racing driver and I make excuses. Why is Verstappen going slow? Has he got a car problem? Come on! Running out of fuel or something. I'm sensing a second place finish right at the end. Well, I mean, that could have been so much more.
That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari. It hardly looked in doubt. So here they
hello, Tyke.
Out onto the podium. Moving on to the driver of the
So there we go, we got third, despite everything.
I'm going to go for Sebastian Vettel. People have suggested before that he can't race with...
Right, we'll do our traditional 5-lap race as well. Hello, Tyke. What are you eating? I can't see what the cat's eating. Right, we're going to do our traditional 5-lapper. Oi! Fuck's sake. No! Off! Off! Fucking cat. You can make that noise at me all you want. Apologies for that. I just had to wrestle a cat because he got into my takeaway box and nicked a chicken bone. Fucking creature. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. You know what you did. What a pest. Hello, Diego. Pro tip, people. If you want to live longer, don't get cats.
Good evening and welcome to the Marina
Oh,
Bay Street
fuck!
Circuit.
I don't want to do qualifying. I forgot to make it just a race. Right, that's it. I'm going to have a violent crash. Haha, it's gone. Oh, that I felt that. I felt that impact. Tyke, no, shoot. I know, I can hear him. Come on, loading screen.
Qualifying is complete and we're... Anything can happen in Formula One, and with that then, let's run...
Right, we're starting last now, so fuck it. 5-lap race, starting last. Let's go. Right, let's get past Rich Boy. I passed Rich Boy. No, I haven't. Oi! Rich Boy, get back. I'm just going to shove Rich Boy into the wall. We're up to 15. Make that 14! No, 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 no. Yep. No! I don't think so, bitch. Right, up into 14. Let's see where we can finish in the points. If we can finish in the points, I should say. I've got Palmer up my arse. Get away from my chapstick. Nobody gets to violate my chapper. Right, are you all gonna go 2 miles an hour around the corners? Oh, bollocks! Right, who wants to see a banzai? Banzai! Right, let's get 12th off Massa. You know what? I'll just be happy if I can have a race without crashing. Right, we're up to 13th. It's been an okay race so far. We don't want an okay race. We want a good race. Let's have some DRS. Drag reduction system. Show me your effectiveness. Yes? No? Okay, I'm ahead of him. That doesn't count as a crash. I don't care what anyone in the live stream says, that doesn't count. I am not counting that as a crash. That was a minor collision. No, minor collision. Ah! No, a minor collision. I will argue with this all night. It's a minor collision. No, minor collision. Oh, there was nothing minor about that. I was all over the road. Right, here we go. It was a minor collision. Get over it. I already am. Minor collision. A crash would imply there was vehicular damage, which there wasn't. Oh, come on, please say I've done it. Oh, don't even, get back. Get back. Well, that was his fault. We had another minor collision there. Right, I think 9th is the best I can hope for. Let's push like hell. Which apparently includes track extending. But okay, you do you, hon. Right. You're supposed to be on my side. Banzai! Hey Jason, what's up? Right, 1 lap to go, place game. I'll take that. Banzai! I can't believe that move works. Right, are there any more places to be gained here? I don't think in this space of time it's going to be easy, but we're just going to have to go like hell. I don't think we're going to be able to do it, but oh well. 9th is a good finish. Yeah, we'll take that. Hello? Well, there we go. That was that.
So, another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. So out. And here are our podium drivers today.
Well, thank you for watching tonight's streams. Till the next time. Night night.